If you are not taking advantage of public relations to either bolster your credibility as an employee or as an entrepreneur to grow and market your business, oh my goodness, you're missing out. Let me tell you, it is not just for the wealthy. Let's get into that after the theme song. So the big question is this: how do we ambitious professionals avoid the slow-moving career, take control of our time, and get paid for two things? Doing what excites us and making an impact bigger than anyone ever thought was possible. That is the question, and this podcast has the answers. My name is Candace Spears, and welcome to Ambition, Honey, and Hustle. So I was working on a new freebie for all of my entrepreneurs. It's really around 5 of the most valuable ways to market your business. And as I was going through and listing out all the different ways, one of the ones jumped out at me as a great way, not only for you entrepreneurs, but also for those of you working for other companies that want to bolster your credibility and your authority on a specific area or on a specific domain. And that's around PR. So for those of you who still think that PR is for the rich and famous and only the wealthy that have access to the news media outlets, or you need to pay a publicity agent to really get featured somewhere or get someone to interview you, it is not true. And so the one thing that I want you all to walk away with today is PR is a strategy, and there is a way, and I'll tell you about it in a little bit. There is a way that you can leverage PR to, yes, both bolster your own credibility working as an employee and to bolster your credibility as an entrepreneur. And not only credibility as an entrepreneur, but also to attract more people into your business. Now, if you haven't heard of it, there is a site called Haro. That's Haro, and I think it's haro.com. You can Google it, but that stands for Help a Reporter Out. So if you think about it, there are journalists every day, whether they're journalists, they're bloggers, you name it, maybe even podcasters, who are looking for people to interview or looking for experts on a certain topic. And so when you have to do that multiple times over and over again, it really takes a machine to help do that in an efficient way. And Haro is one of those machines. Now, Haro is free to anybody. They do have paid subscriptions and upgrades, but you really could go in, get a free account. You can get daily emails. They have them for different segments. So depending on what you're looking for, business, healthcare, you name it. But you can go in and you can subscribe to get the morning edition, evening edition. And these are all the different journalists, bloggers, you name it, who are saying, hey, I need an expert for this topic. I'm writing a story about this topic. And then what you can do is you can see what they're looking for and you can pitch yourself. So it gives you a contact link where you can reach out directly. Usually they'll say, hey, I'm on a deadline. I want to have it by this time. But it'll give you a link where you can reach out directly and say, hey, I would be perfect for this because XYZ and I know about ABC. And so if they think that you are interesting enough, they will grab a hold to you, reach out to you, and bing, bang, boom, you've got yourself some free publicity. So again, the more you collect that publicity, entrepreneur side, it helps in attracting new clients and getting you in front of new audiences and links back to your websites, your other online presence. And for you as an employee, the more you get that publicity, it just helps you stand strong. Again, either in the company that you're working for, or even when you're looking to change careers and to chase something that you're more interested in. So to build some of that credibility and have people on the outside talking about you and have some things that you can point to are very, very helpful. I can tell you this because I've used it myself. And again, very helpful when I was in the stage of trying to build my brand around being able to be collaborative and being a leader and being seen from a business perspective as someone who can move things forward. I have used Haro myself in getting different interviews and journalism pieces written up where I could contribute valuable content. So that's the other thing to remember. While you're pitching yourself, you're not necessarily pitching quote unquote yourself. So let me specify that. What you're pitching is you have an angle or some valuable content that you can add to their story or bring to their audience. So it's not like, hey, look at me. It's more of a, hey, look at me. I have something valuable to give your readers or to contribute to your story. It's always all about the value. So leaving that with you, check out Haro. It is one thing that you can utilize to get more eyeballs in front of your business or to bolster your credibility. Now, stay tuned. Probably in the next week or so, those of you that are on the entrepreneurial path or you want to be, those 5 ways to market your business will be coming out very, very soon. So I'm excited about it. And if you find this Haro tip helpful, let me know. You can always reach out on Instagram, and you can find me, drop me a direct message, or even jump over to CandaceSpears.com. I'm always listening. All right, everybody, have a great day and have a great evening whenever you're listening, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Listen, the hustle can be tiring. All this ambition, all this moving, fast pace, getting it done. So what do? You surround yourself with the energy and the motivation to keep going. And you know where you find that energy and motivation? Right here on this podcast. So if you haven't already, listen, follow, share, subscribe. I'm on here every day bringing you that energy and with my special guest, bringing you the motivation that you need to keep pushing further and further into your bigger impact. If we haven't got connected already, let's get connected on Instagram. You can follow me at Candace Spears. I look forward to catching up with you very soon.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.